Hi, Dontavia. I'm Christy. I liked how you talked about all your stories and the things the kids have shared with you, and that they have felt comfortable talking to you and having a relationship with you. And it seems like you build really good relationships with your students, and that's important. I think relationships with the kids are the most important part of being a teacher. If they want to perform for you or do well in your class for you because they respect you and because you've made an effort to care about them as a person, then they seem to work a little bit harder for the teachers that actually show them some sort of concern and that they care about them and that they want to see them succeed, instead of the teachers that are just like, get your grade and move on. So I think it's important to build strong relationships with students, and that's one of the reasons that got me interested in wanting to be a counselor, was building the relationships with students. And I felt like that was something I was really good at. The kids always wanted to confide in me for whatever reason. I don't know, I guess they felt like they could trust me, or I don't know, but they would always want to stay after class and tell me about, their problems or what was going on in their life, or just different stories, and I would just listen. But when they tell you these things, you're like, I wish I could help you, you refer them, you listen, and then you tell them to go talk to the counselor, and then, you hope that they did, or you hope that the counselor listened and had time for them. So I want to be on the other end of that. I want to be on the end where I can actually have time to sit down and listen to everything and let them just talk and vent and release whatever is in their mind. So I love that part about teaching. I love and about being in education. I hate that they have those kind of problems. I would never want that to be a good thing, but I do like that they feel like they can trust me and they want to talk to me. And my kid's sleeping in the background. So I do like that part. And so that's one reason that I wanted to be a counselor as well. There's been several times when there was kids in my class that it's hard, when you have so many, and sometimes you get overwhelmed, and when a kid just constantly doesn't do his work, or goofs off and doesn't try, and it gets frustrating. And then I've caught myself with this one in particular, kind of just because of all the other things I had going on at the time. I was just like, he doesn't care, so this is gonna move on or whatever. But then I had time to sit down and talk to him one day, and he told me his life story. We sat there for a long time and talked, and in between talking, we played a little, like, Tank Stars or some little game on my cell phone. We were, like, taking turns playing the game, and he was talking while we were playing this game, and so we kind of bonded over a cell phone game and him telling me his life story. But after that, he seemed to want to please me as his teacher more. He wanted to get his work done. He wanted to make me proud, so I feel like that was kind of our moment where I broke through to him, and it's because I gave him the chance that he wasn't given before. And I realized that, I think after that happened, I realized that I was, I had kind of neglected him and kind of written him off as he doesn't care. And I was really mad at myself for doing that. And I was like, trying to be careful from then on to never let that happen again, because they do care. It's just that, for whatever reason, just other things going on in their life makes it harder for them to stay with it. So anyways, I just had some of the same experiences that you did with your students. So, all right. See you later. We'll talk to you later.